I can talk, right? I mean, it won't interrupt your introduction, right? Okay, okay. The clown says he can't join, so I'll get him a new invite.
Doing the qualifying lap thing. Just gonna list the circuit.
Okay, he's here.
Right, I'm just about to go live now.
So yeah, we should ready up. If
Yep.
everything's ready.
Go for it.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the IOR Racing League. We are live. We are here for the Monza Grand Prix in Italy. My name is British Pitbull, also known as Clint. Joining me at this lovely, beautiful, sunny afternoon for this commentary is David Chahad. Say hello, David.
Hello everyone and welcome back to round 9 of IOR Season 4. We are today here at the Temple of Speed. We are talking about none other than Monza, our first Italian round of 2 in this IOR season, also as real life in real life F1. So we come after a kind of crazy race, weird race more than other in Belgium last weekend with a red flag, the first in all IOR history possibly, due to a safety car glitch. We saw Thales win his second race of the season and increase his championship lead into 11 points against IOR Will. Now 163 versus 152. These are the two drivers that are fighting for the championship right now. But of course you can never discard the two-time world champion and current champion Slippery Cucumber, 68 points behind with 5 races to go. I know it's a big gap, but it's Cucumber we are talking about. And you never know what can happen when Cucumber puts all his stuff all together and doesn't make mistakes. But coming now into the qualifying itself, we already see some drivers have come out of the pit lane. We have first the Haas of Bumblebee already out. Then comes the Red Bull of Thales, who quickly wants to set his first flying lap. Then we have the Williams of our debutant, Rubens, the Dutchman, racing for the first time ever in IOR. Then we have the Ferrari of Joe Su, reserve driver as well, I think in his second ever race in IOR. Then we have the Aston Martin of TMC, who's already in his fourth ever race in IOR. Then we have Carlos also on an outlap. They're going through Ascari, the man that took his first podium of the season. Start doing his recovery.
Tallis is spun out the last corner. There's a lot of debris on the circuit, but luckily Bumblebee missed all of that. Oof, what a clown. Anyway, Bumblebee going down the start finish straight. 300 miles per hour, braking very hard, second gear, hitting the apex. Oh, too much of the fucking second part of that chicane though. He would have lost a hell of a lot of time. But anyway, he carries on. Rubens VD is on his timed run as well. But we will ride on board with Bumblebee. And I've just had some breaking news from one of the drivers. Apparently, it is going to be raining towards the end of the race.
Oh, that sounds really good and exciting. That's why the weather is set in the approximate, not in perfect conditions, in perfect predictions. So that will make race even more exciting towards the end. That might be kind of similar to what we saw in Austria 2 weeks ago, or we might actually see people having to go on inters, as last time it didn't happen. But of course, rain at the end of the race is always an super exciting thing to watch, especially in IOR. We know how crazy the races are here in this league. Here comes Bumblebee into the line, and it's gonna be a 21.9, the first lap of our Haas driver.
And Rubens is coming across the line now to set a lap time of a 1:22.2. And that was Joe Su that was coming down the start finish straight, but he obviously invalidated his lap time. Callis jumps pole at the moment, 21.8.
Oh, and Dundee's out.
Dundee is out. Oh no, Dundee is crashed.
To be honest, it's not a surprise for me. We've already saw him crash in qualifying a lot of times this season. If I'm not wrong, it happened in Jeddah. Now it happened last weekend in Belgium, and now today as well.
What a fucking clown! Oh jeez.
Well, then once again, he's gonna leave his teammate completely alone there on the lead of the race.
Yeah, but IOR Will, the fellow Italian driver, is at his home race. Was on pole position, but Flanny doing a 1:21.1. Absolutely brilliant lap. Oh, Tallis getting really squiffy out the final corner. Those mediums really do not like that final corner. But he's on a timed run. Right on board with him as he goes down the start finish straight, 300 miles per hour, braking very hard down to second gear, straight in, swinging it straight into the first part of the chicane. And he gets back up to speed now. Going round the sweeping right-hand corner, getting very tight on the apex. Going up to the second chicane now, braking very hard. Third gear, full power, straight out. Around the first Lesmo. He's going really quick on these mediums. Around the second Lesmo. Nearly getting sideways then.
Oh, Jansu now goes fastest.
1-0. Wow. In the other Mercedes, standing in for Stanley.
Not bad at all from Jansu, who's been improving in the last races. Now we see him take the lead. With 12 minutes to go, of course that time will be defeated by our usual top guys, but it's a good moment for the Mercedes reserve driver. Now we are going with Bialo, who I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to be in a flying lap, but Thales now goes fastest.
120.9
with the medium tires.
Wow!
He's 5/10, almost 6/10 fastest than IOR will on the same compound of tire. This is not good for the McLaren driver. Considering the championship battle, 6/10 not what you want with your championship rival.
That was an outstanding lap. But Jansu, in the Mercedes, setting the pace. And here he is, the season 3 champion. On an out lap, coming through Ascari. We're going to ride on board with him whilst he does his timed run.
I also have to say Monza hasn't been exactly the best track for Slippery Cucumber. Might be surprising, but has actually never won a race here. He had a really unlucky crash with Joseph Besley through the exit of... Wait, I think it was around Lesmo. Had not good luck at all, crashing out with the now Alpine driver. Past season, didn't have really the pace to challenge Baraka and finish the race in P2. So yeah, Slippery Cucumber has never been able to win a race here in Monza, but we are gonna follow now him through his first flying lap. He's taking turn 1 and turn 2 in third gear. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Should go down into second gear to that corner.
A lot of turn 2, getting a bit on the sausage curves there, but he didn't spin or anything like that, so he's all good.
Fourth gear through the next corner. Wow.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes pole, to be honest with you. Fifth gear around the second Lesmo.
Well, that's normal.
He ran wide.
Got a bit wide, but still got a good exit out of the corner, though. Now the thing is gonna be how he goes through Ascari. Now he's gonna go down into 6th gear. Only 6th gear. Oh, but he invalidated.
Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, no. And he hasn't got enough fuel in the car to do another time run, so he'll have to pit.
Oh, and the Clowns got into P1. Bialo, P1.
Bialo goes pole. 120.5. So Cucumber will come back into the pit lane to get some more fuel, I believe. No, he won't. That would be a 119.5. Wow, okay. He's going for another run. He might have enough fuel. I doubt it, but... Goes through turn 1, turn 2, 4th gear. But anyway, don't think he's going to have enough fuel to do this run. I might be wrong. But we'll see. Comes up to the second chicane.
Oh, he's cutting the corner. Cutting the corner. So, yeah, possibly no more fuel into that car.
No.
We're gonna follow now IOR Will, who is now on a lap on these soft tires. He was 6/10 behind Thales with the same compound of tire. Now with the softs, he's improving almost 3/10 into sector 1. Coming into the tricky chicane and not taking any of the curve, of course, because it would send him flying. Up into 7th gear, now down into 5th, into I think it's called Lesmo. I'm not an expert in corners. Now coming down.
Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2.
Coming down into 5th gear. Thanks, Clint, for the information. Now going into, gonna get into Ascari. Coming into the end of sector 2, it's gonna be 1 second faster than his previous lap, which is really good.
This will put him second so far.
No, it's actually enough to put him on P1. It's would be at 20.4, so I think it will be.
Depends how Sector 3 is going to be.
I think it will be at 20 or around 21. I think 20.1. I think should be what will do in this lap.
It's going to be close. It's a 120.3. So he's on provisional pole position at this moment in time.
But here comes Thales now also on this soft compound of tire. He's going to look to defeat that. He is currently 6 tenths now.
He's taking a lot of the curbs.
He's improving 2 tenths in Sector 1. A similar improvement as IOR Will did in his past lap. Now let's see how much can he improve into Sector 2. Possibly Will made a mistake in his lap on the mediums on Sector 2. Some point as he improved totally a 1 second. Now Callas goes up into third. Callas goes into third with a 20.5, only 63 thousandths lower than Bialo in second place. But here comes Thales into Ascari and is improving only 4 tenths.
4 tenths up.
That would be enough to place him. Oh, and he's made a mistake through the exit of Ascari.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come in. Don't think he's gonna complete the lap.
Nah. He got too much of the curb there.
And look at Flan, he goes up into P4 with a 20.6. Flan is doing really good today.
Yeah,
only 3 tenths behind the man in provisional pole.
And Thales comes straight into the pit lane. Joseph Vesely on an outlap. TMC on an outlap. Rubens comes across the line. Oh no. There he is. Coming down to Ascari. And he is 5 tenths up. Nearly 6 tenths up. He's improving a massive margin, and he goes through Ascari very nice and smoothly. Comes up to the final corner. 5th gear.
Oh, Jansu's out. Jansu spun in Ascari.
Jansu has spun. Oh dear.
And Rubens comes into the line, and it's gonna be a 21.5, goes up into P7.
So he does improve by 7 tenths. Bumblebee now coming around the final corner. He's 1 second up. This will put him P5.
P7 actually should have made a mistake in the final sector.
Yeah.
But I think that was, he could have gone easily into P5 without that, possibly made a mistake. But now here comes Thales, out on the Red Bull for what will possibly be his final flying lap. We also have Slippery Cucumber on an out lap, but he has no front wing. I don't know what happened there, but...
TMC jumps straight up to 4 for 120.5. He must, Slippery Cucumber must have binned it in Ascari. That's the reason probably why he's got no front wing, but he'll have to get in and get straight back out again if he wants a chance of pole position. As like David said, he's not had much luck around this circuit. Maybe his luck will change, who knows.
But
anyway,
I also have to say that Thales and Will also haven't had really good luck on this circuit. I remember Thales having a lot of problems in Mini Cup in Season 1. Then I can remember Thales also DNFing in Season 2, if I'm not wrong. In Season 3 he wasn't able to race.
Yep.
And Season 1, which was a long time ago, also wasn't a good race for him. So actually Thales doesn't have a single podium in Monza, if I'm not wrong. I think same goes for IOR Will, which his best result is a P4 in Mini Cup Season 1. Then he crashed because being a clown and watching Twitch while driving under safety car in Season 3. And then, well, I think that was his only race around Monza.
That was my fault. That was probably my fault. Because he was messaging my Twitch. But anyway, Thales on another lap. Going through Sector 1, and it's 3 tenths up on his time at the moment. Coming round up to the first Lesmo.
Oh, and Bialo goes fastest now. 20.0, that's close to the 119s, but great lap there by the ultimate corner cut-in, beating his teammate by 3 tenths. But of course, will have one more lap to improve his time. Yeah, continue please.
So Thales coming down to the Ascari corner now. Oh, nearly runs wide, but keeps it on circuit. Gets a really good exit. Let's see if he can hold the car around the final corner. Swings it in.
I think he's gonna go P2. Oh, he goes wide! But he doesn't invalidate. He doesn't invalidate.
No, he doesn't. So he comes across the
P2.
line and is second, 120.3. He could have gone faster if he didn't make that mistake. But Slippery Cucumber still in the pit lane. Don't think he's coming out.
He's gonna wait to the last moment, I think.
Oh no, he's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. The car is getting lowered off the
Oh, and Will
jacks.
has spun. Will has spun into Lesmo, like a total clown. Yeah, clown.
And the Slippery Cucumber is on his way out. TF1 Arietta is still in the pit lane, not set a lap time.
I think he wants to start last, possibly, or I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Speak of the devil, he is coming out now. He's cutting the time very thin. Callus going really slow, he's invalidated. Joseph Vesley around sector 1, 3/10 up. Oh, he goes wide out the second part of the chicane there. Gets a bit of the gravel around the first Lesmo. Coming down the straight. One of 2 DRS zones on this track. Up to Ascari.
It's not a good lap for Joseph Vesley. I mean, compared to what he usually does. Yeah, messed up. So Joseph Vesley will maybe want that someone takes him out of that top 10 so he can at least choose his start to start this race. And I think Cucumber will do that.
Yeah, it was actually Jonesu that was coming on an outlap, not TF1.
Oh, Talas is out. Yeah, he couldn't do anything more. He was...
so he's retired in the pits.
Yeah, he didn't have more time, so we're now gonna have to follow IOR Will, so one of the 2 drivers battling for the championship. Going through Lesmo 1, now coming to Lesmo 2, and it's down into 5th gear, going all over the curb, now coming into this straight, gonna go into Ascari. Let's see how much can he improve. He only needs 11 thousandths to be faster than Arietta or DNFs. Now he's 1/10 faster into sector 2. So here comes IOR Will, might made it to pole position, I'm not sure. Caldas now goes up into 2nd place. Caldas goes. Good lap. Here comes IOR Will into the final corner, into the Parabolica. Can he made it into pole position or provisional pole at least? Coming into the line comes IOR Will, and it's gonna be, yeah, pole position by 3 thousandths of a second ahead of his teammate. Wow.
Oh, hang on about. Slippery Cucumber is coming down to Ascari now. Can he knock IOR Will off the top step of that for pole position?
Here comes TMC as well into the line, and it's not gonna be able to improve his personal time, but not enough to make it more places in the field. Now here comes Slippery Cucumber into the final corner. I think he's gonna take pole position.
Oh, I believe he will. He done a 1:19.5 last time out. This is good. Might be quicker. He comes across the line. It's a 1:19.4. Oh! There you have it. The Season 3 champion on pole position. Knocks IOR Will off. The lineup second on the grid. But Slippery Cucumber, pole position. It only takes him 1 lap to do it.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that was quite predictable. If he didn't mess up that lap, it was kind of obvious he was going to make it into pole position by a long margin. 6/10 ahead of IOR Will.
Wow.
IOR Will fighting hard for pole position. Finally got it taken away from the well-known Slippery Cucumber, who actually, I think today, has just made it 20 poles in all IOR history. So congratulations to Slippery Cucumber for making it 20 today.
Well done, son. Well done, well done, well done. Congratulations.
Just gonna confirm it now. I think I got that right. Let me see.
Callis is driving really slowly.
Yeah, Slippery Cucumber got 19 pole positions in total in IOR history. The last one was in the Austrian Grand Prix this season. So congratulations to Slippery Cucumber to getting those 20 poles in all his history.
Congratulations.
Of course, the man with the more pole positions in IOR history. Congratulations to Slippery Cucumber for that.
The Canadian. That was a good lap time, eh?
I forgot to update the Hall of Fame, just the last race, so it won't take me long after this race finishes. I'll update it with this one as well. So 7 winners throughout the season. Only one has been able to repeat win. That's Thales. Was one in France, was one in Belgium last weekend. And possibly today we are gonna see an old winner. I don't think we have many options for a new winner. Might be Callas again, like he did in season 3. If we get a new winner in this season, might be Bialo as well, who's seems to have good pace around here in Monza. And I'm also Bialo will get a good start. He might get into P1. He might take the lead, same as Daniel Ricciardo did in real life F1. You know, Bialo gets.
It's all on the start.
Yeah, Bialo always gets really good start, so might be able to take that lead of the race.
Yeah, we'll see. But it depends on how long he can keep that lead for, is the problem. Because obviously he'll have the fastest vegetable, or the fastest cucumber in the world, right behind him. So I think it's going to be a team effort from McLaren to keep him behind. But as the drivers sort their race strategies out,
I'm gonna check quickly the yeah, sorry for interrupting you. I'm just gonna check the strategies really quickly. So since everyone is on the soft tires, except Rubens, who's gonna start on the mediums on P11, everyone else out of the top 10 decided to go for the aggressive strategy. You can see there the game strategy, which I think it's easily a one-stop soft to medium, nothing else here in Monza. The tires last enough. We already saw what Callas did last season, taking those soft tires to win the race for 19 laps. So yeah, soft mediums is more than enough in Monza.
Yeah. Rubens, the only driver on the medium compound. Everyone else on the softs. So it's going to be a soft medium or medium soft. Hard tyres are absolute dog shit around this track.
Yeah, and totally unnecessary as well. You can make all the race on the mediums if you would like. As I was saying, if Callas did 19 laps on the softs, you can easily do 27 on the mediums. So
oh, easy.
No even need to think about the hard tires here. But I think some clown will go on the hards for any reason. I feel that. I'm feeling that some clown will go on the hards.
So the pit stop strategies are between lap 10 to 15 or lap 9 to 14. Depending on what tyre you want. So lap 12 to 15 for the mediums from the softs, and lap 9 to 14 if you want to change from the softs to the hards.
By the way, any predictions on how this race is gonna end? I'm gonna make my wild guess today. I'm gonna say P1 Bialo, I'm gonna say P2 will be Slippery Cucumber, and P3 will be Joseph Besley.
Bold prediction there, son. Fucking hell. I'm gonna go with Slippery Cucumber, Will, and Thales.
Okay, that's a more realistic one, to be honest.
And I'm going to go with 2 safety cars, 1 VSC, and 4 retirements. Let's see how accurate I can get then, eh?
So, drivers coming into the grid, we're just waiting for Arrieta to take his final spot, and we'll get ready for this Italian Grand Prix. Cucumber starts on pole, Will starts in second place, but then we have possibly the best race starter in the league starting on third. We remember what Daniel Ricciardo did in real life. Can Bialo do the same today?
3, 4, 5 lights, revs are up.
Lights out and away we go.
Away we go.
And Bialo's got a good start. Yes, he's already overtaking his teammate IOR Will, but Cucumber goes quickly down the inside to defend the attack from the McLaren driver. But now he's gonna go all the way by the outside. He's gonna break the latest. They make contact there, and Bialo cuts the corner there.
He goes right across the corner.
But now,
wow.
IOR Will gets past, retakes the place. That was very aggressive racing by Slippery Cucumber and Bialo there. Cucumber got the best there. Here comes Bialo. He's not trying to attack his teammate anymore. Thales has lost one place. TMC has got a really good start. Overtaking Thales and Thales. Yeah, actually, he has to cut the corner. He has to go a bit wide there, but doesn't lose the place. To be honest, I don't think Thales got a bad start. TMC got the better start. You can see he overtake Thales and Thales, the two, on the start of this race. Cucumber leads, then comes IOR Will, then comes Bialo, who couldn't complete the move, unfortunately for him, by the outside. Had to cut the corner and lost traction there. Here comes Joseph Besley down the inside of the Flanny into Ascari. Can he manage to take the place? Yes, he can. Good move there by the Alpine. He's already made it up into 7th. Overtaking the Haas driver Flanny. And here comes teammate Bumblebee as well. Arrieta's made up 3 places already, and the Clown down this lost already 1. Down into P14.
Yatsu. Oh, both the Ferrari drivers are fighting for position. Yatsu trying to get past as well, but Jonesu going into the pit lane to possibly change for a front wing. So does the Flanny and Dundee as well. There was obviously a little bit of contact going on.
And look at the lead of the race. Cucumber and IOR Will have started building a gap from everyone else. Bialo has already lost 1.4 to his teammates, so it's gonna be a battle between one of the men who's challenging for the championship and the other one who wants to do everything possible to close the gap with those two leaders and get back into the championship battle with 5 races to go. Cucumber leads 7/10 ahead of IOR Will.
Oh,
then comes Bialo.
Starting for the move round the first Lesmo, round the inside, he breaks hella late.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, yeah, he braked hella late there, and he's lost. Rubens has lost his front wing, so he will have to come into the pit lane. That was a bit of a risky move.
So was it Robin's fault or was it Arrieta's fault?
I think that was Arrieta's fault there. Rubens is pushing Arrieta off.
Yeah, I think he's not too happy with what just happened.
No.
Oh, and they make contact now.
Yeah.
So Rubens is gonna come into the pit lane now, Arrieta as well. We got
Rubens
a 5-second penalty for spitting in the pit lane.
Yeah, that'll be removed if that doesn't get removed. That wasn't Rubens' fault. He got pushed.
Well, Slippery Cucumber leads, then comes IOR Will, then comes Bialo 2.5 seconds behind already. This letting the championship rivals pull away.
But this means Rubens will have to do another stop because going on to the softs way too early.
He comes out just behind Dundee, so he's gonna have a bit fresher tires.
I'm gonna stay on board with these two because, you know, don't know what's gonna happen here.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the rest of the race. Oh, Will's made a mistake, a big mistake there because he's lost all of a sudden 2.4 seconds to Slippery Cucumber. And Bialo is now trying to close a bit the gaps, 1.4 behind. Really not sure what happened with Will and Cucumber there. TMC then comes a bit behind Bialo, but Callas is already trying to attack him. Thales is there into the back of these guys as well. Here comes Callas into the main straight. He's gonna try and get the move done, and TMC is going down the inside. Callas has to break the late if he wants to take the place from TNC. And he tries to do, but TMC does a good defense by the outside. This will allow Thales now. Thales going for the move all the way by the outside, but he doesn't have the enough straight line speed. Don't have the enough momentum to get past neither one of them, not even Callas. He's trying to go all the way by the outside.
He's going to make the dive bomb. Is he? No, he's not. Oh, he fought twice. But TMC doing really well at defending behind, keeping these two behind him. Wow. Oh, he runs a bit wide there. It allowed them to catch back up again. The RS is enabled.
To be honest, if TMC loses the DRS to Bialo, he's done. He's gonna be over. Oh, and there's a spinner there from Rubens. Spawn. It's down into P14.
How the hell did that happen? I don't think that would have been TF1's fault because he was...
Oh, and there's a yellow flag into Lesmo. I don't know what was that.
Yeah, that was a Haas. That was Flanny.
Okay, so Flanny's not having the best race today. Did a good qualifying, but the race not been his. Here comes Callas down the inside into turn 1. He's gonna get the move done on TMC. Can he break the latest? Yes, he can get the move done.
Callas is getting involved in it as well. Ooh.
Yeah, but he's not gonna have the enough straight line speed to the exit of the corner, so he's gonna have to stay there. And Callas has lost DRS to Bialo, but he's trying to close that back. If he doesn't, then this is gonna allow Thales to have a run on the two of them if Callas holds into the DRS train. Oh, he makes a mistake there. This will allow TMC to have a fight back. Dundee getting past Jonsu.
Yeah, with ease.
Not a hard move for the Red Bull driver who has left his teammate alone on the lead of the race.
Pretty much. He's got a lot of making up to do.
Well, Callas has not lost DRS to Bialo or has closed the gap once again. Bialo's not trying to deploy too much of his CRS. And Cucumber, surprisingly, has almost no ERS, which he usually... We see him leading comfortably with 99% of his CRS. This time, he's around 30%.
Callas is going to look to get past TMC going down into turn 1.
Yeah, it's not going to be a hard move for Thales. He's got a really good straight line speed now. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem for Thales to get past, and he does easily. Gets past TMC into the main straight, takes before. Oh, but TMC is gonna try to break the latest. But Thales defends his inside really nice and clean there.
Very lovely jubbly by these two. Good job. That's what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Clean racing! Yay! But anyway. Who's close? Tell you what though, TF1 is catching up to his teammate. He's taking out 2 seconds on him.
Yellow flag, that is Callas out!
Callas is out!
It's gonna be a safety car. Safety car
has been deployed.
And that's gonna be unlucky for Bialo because he's gonna have to double stack with his teammate, so that's a place free for Thales.
It will indeed. So pit stops are going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. First safety car of the Grand Prix. That was unfortunate for Callas there. Don't know what happened. Kind of missed that. But, oops.
Seemed, for what we saw on the map, like a spinner from the Alfa Romeo driver.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bialo's slowing down on purpose to double stack with his teammate. I'm not sure if he did that, but that's not allowed in the rules. I think he didn't. I think
that was a great pit stop. 1 in, 1 out. Oh, that was beautiful pit stops by the McLaren drivers.
Yeah, actually, Bialo's only lost one place.
Lost 1 position. That was a great pit stop. Great team strategy there. Good job.
Well, the gap was around 3 seconds. I think Bialo made it grow into 4 or something in the last moment. But I think he lost the place to the wrong guy, as Thales is the rival for the championship to his teammate. So it's not the best for the McLaren team having the rival there splitting the two of them. But anyway, it's going to be interesting now with these 3 guys in the lead of the race. Cucumber, Will and Thales. What can happen now?
And again, another great pit stop by the Ferrari team as well. One came in and left, and then the other one followed suit. Great job there from the Ferraris. So, Slippery Cucumber, first place at this moment in time. IOR Will, second. Thales, third. And my prediction's looking right. Biolo
Oh yeah,
4th,
that's true.
TMC 5th, Joseph Wesley 6th, Bumblebee 7th, Yansu 8th, Vlanny 9th, Dundee 10th, Jonesu 11th, Arietta 12th, and Rubens 13th.
Hey
Only
Clint.
one DNF.
Oh, what a clown. He took a 3-second penalty in the safety car. Clown.
Dickhead.
Clown.
What was you going to ask me? What?
Remember I told you there was gonna be some clown going into the hard tires. Wanna check what tires Bumblebee
Oh,
song?
for fuck's sake! Really? Are you? Oh, he has as well. Fucking hell!
Oh, when someone's coming in, that's Joseph Besley. Why? He broke his wing.
I don't know. You carry on with the rest of them. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Yeah, new front wing. How the fuck? I didn't see any penalties come up, so how the hell has he done that?
Oh, the game, I think that glitch has been fixed, so maybe they make the contact and just didn't give the penalty, so...
That's weird.
Yeah, I think the 5-second penalty glitch because of the safety car is already fixed, so... But of course they get new glitches in the game, but that one is fixed, so that's why possibly there was no 5-second penalty.
David.
Yeah.
YOLO AI mode.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
AI mode.
I'm seeing that.
Get out of AI mode, you fucking clown! Thank you.
I'm gonna clown him in the chat.
Yeah. Tell him if I catch him in AI mode again, he's getting a 3-second time penalty.
No, it's actually a 10-second time penalty if...
Right, well, tell him if I catch him in AI mode again, he's getting an instant 10-second penalty. And that goes for everybody. Safety cars in this lap. So the safety car will come in this lap. Cucumber will backfield up. Hopefully no one creates any contact with anybody. Rubens on the softs. Joseph Wesley on the mediums.
Okay, I gave him your message to clown Bialo. You can read it there. If you're getting penalized if British Pitbull sees
Cucumber's gone. Cucumber's gone.
And Thales is really close to IOR wheel. Thales is really close to IOR wheel. This could be a turn 1 overtake move by Thales. Wheel is gonna cover the inside.
Thales is pushing him. Thales is pushing Will.
Yeah.
Straight down in the turn 1.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
To get the sausage curbs. Oh no.
What a move there by Thales. Good one to overtake IOR wheel there. What a move there.
There is a bit of kerfuffle behind. That is Bumblebee spinning round on the hards, no surprise.
So we have Cucumber leading by 1.3 seconds ahead of Thales. Then comes IOR wheel, 6/10 behind the Red Bull driver. Now let's see if Thales has some pace there to catch the fastest vegetable in the world in the lead of the race.
Yeah.
At the moment, they seem to have similar pace. Both have been pushing through this lap. I think if Thales does a really good next lap, he might be at the back of Slippery Cucumber. Oh, yellow flag, that is the Flanny again in the wall. Yeah. That's gonna be a safety car or not. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be.
All the drivers have passed, so there will not be a safety car.
And Thales is getting close. Thales is getting close. He's 1.1 second behind Slippery Cucumber, now 1.2.
He's not close enough, unfortunately, but the DRS has not been enabled yet. Takes 3 laps for the DRS to enable again. But TF1 is looking to get past Joseph Wesley, now 2/10 behind. Can he make it?
And look at Talos,
he
he's
doesn't
already
make
built
the move.
a 1 second gap to IOR Will, and now he's closing the gap to Cucumber actually. So 1.3, 1.2 now. Might well be in DRS in the next lap, could be. Will is now trying to close once again the gap. He's getting closer into the straight before Ascari. Now the gap keeps being the same. Now Cucumber increases a bit the gap coming out of Ascari. It's 1.3 between Thales and Cucumber. It's 8 tenths between IOR Will and Thales. So the championship battle is on once again.
And I believe the DRS will be enabled after this lap. Yes, it is. So DRS is now enabled. But they will not be able to use it until they get round to after the second Lesmo.
Arieta's now coming in the pit lane. Possibly
Why?
got some wing damage there.
Yes, he has. He's getting a new front wing. Oh dear.
And here comes IOR Wheel, 5 tenths behind the championship leader. This is going to be once again a battle on track between the two championship rivals, Thales and IOR Wheel. The two of them with not good amount of ERS. The race leader Cucumber also doesn't have a good save of ERS.
No.
So these two guys putting a bit of pressure there into the fastest vegetable in the world.
Dundee is 4 tenths behind TMC. Looking to make the move past him going into Ascari, but I don't think he's close enough.
I think Dundee will
he's
spin in
not.
Ascari.
You reckon?
Not now, but I think he will
Wrong.
at some point in the race. You'll see, he'll spin it some lap.
Will 3 tenths behind.
Yeah, he might be trying to go for the move
Tallis
now.
is going to be a sitting duck. Oh, this is going to be bad for Tallis.
Here comes our
Will.
Will on this slipstream. DRS enabled, but it's not closing too much of the gap. I think he's not gonna go work. Yeah, he's gonna go
look
for
at
it.
Speed. Oh,
No.
he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Tallis is blocking.
Yeah, good defense there by Thales, not letting Will think about going for a move there. Both will have saved a bit of ERS thanks to that battle. None of their teammates are there to help, unfortunately, because Biala is just low as a turtle and Dundee just is a total clown that keeps spinning around there. So none of them is gonna be there to help their teammates in this. Meanwhile, Slippery Cucumber is pulling away in the lead, 2.1 seconds.
Oh, Dundee gets past TMC. Going into the first Lesmo. Ooh.
And we're
Good
gonna
job.
see now the battle between the biggest clowns in this league for P4, Dundee and Bialo. I think we might see a crash coming soon.
Yeah, I think it might be.
If these two involved, you never know what can happen.
Dundee nearly gets a bit of squiffy coming out of Ascari. Ooh.
And here comes Will on Thales again into the main straight. Thales going wide.
He's closer this time.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it now. Yeah, Will is gonna go for the move. But Thales is gonna go to the inside. He's gonna weave a bit, but I think there's not much he can do this
Look
time.
at that. Thank you very much. Tiny buys.
Yeah, easy move there by Will. Oh, they made a bit of contact, but I hope there's no damage to the car of Thales there because of that. His wrong
I don't
way,
think
of
there will be.
course.
But if Tallis can stick behind Will, Tallis has got the move done yet again. Biolo, Dundee have swapped places. So it's now a Red Bull 3-4. But Biolo looking to make the move down the inside, doesn't.
TMC just spectating all this battle between Dundee and Bialo. Is just gonna sit there, possibly try to save some of his CRS, as these two, of course, are gonna fight really hard. But actually, Dundee is starting to close the gap to Will and Thales, 1.7 seconds. So once again, if Dundee managed to close the gap, we are gonna see a Red Bull McLaren fight as we've been seeing throughout this season. Then Dundee may try go and help his teammate there. Bialo 6 tenths behind, sticking, and well, TMC is gonna be involved in this as well. Here comes Thales into the back of IOR Will.
Ruben's 3-second time penalty. Iowa Will goes really wide out of the last corner.
Stall's gonna
Lost
think
a
about
little
going
bit
for
of
the
time.
move here. I don't think he's gonna
Yeah,
try. Or maybe he will. Oh, yellow flag.
Not too sure. Yellow flag. That is a Ferrari on
Arrieta.
TF1.
Thales not going for the move here.
He's too far behind.
And this allowing Dundee to close. Oh, Arrieta's out. Arrieta's out in a car. Is that going to be a safety car?
Crashed.
Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
Well, this will help some people with
slow
their...
down.
Oh, Cucumber is speeding still. Don't get a drive through, you clown. Don't get a drive through, you. Yeah, he didn't. Good.
Someone's gonna get a drive through. Watch it pop up in a minute.
Possibly Dundee.
I can see it happening. Watch it. Watch. IRL Dundee drive through penalty.
Why is this virtual safety car too long?
I don't know.
The car is clear already. No need to keep with this.
Nope.
I don't think anyone is gonna come into the pit lane now, to be honest.
Nah.
13 laps, soft tires. I don't think it will be a good option.
Yeah, and there's still sunshine there, so there's no chance of rain.
Okay, there we
and
go.
There we go.
There's
Green flag.
no drive-through, so you were wrong there.
Yep, I was.
And here comes Thales now on the back of IOR wheel, but now Dundee is also gonna be there, and Dundee's a clown. He didn't save any of his CRS in the virtual safety car.
What a douche.
How can you not save any of your ERS in a virtual safety car? Come on.
I don't know.
Well, Thales and Will have saved all of the ERS. Cucumber's only saved half of his ERS. He was in worse conditions than the two of the Will and Thales, so
yeah.
Not a big of a surprise. But Dundee now is gonna come and drive. What was that, mate?
I was yawning.
Well, Dundee's now. Oh, Dundee makes a mistake. Dundee makes a kind of almost a big mistake, but he managed to save the car. That's just gonna cost him the DRS. He's back at it now. Dundee will be now there to help his teammate against IOR Will, but Bialo is in that train as well, so he will be there to help his teammate as well. Cucumber leads 2.6 seconds ahead of IOR Will. Then Dundee is gonna be in DRS just by some thousandths of a second. I think he might have not even made it to DRS. I think he did, or did he not? Yeah, he did get DRS. He did get that DRS. He's gonna be now
only just
at the back of Thales and IOR Will. Will deploying there a lot of his ERS to defend from Thales. Thales not deploying any of his. Rubens gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Clown. So if I'm not mistaken, this will be Slippery Cucumber's first Monza win.
Yes, it will, if he manages to keep it nice and clean for the next 11 laps, which I hope he does.
Shut up, Clint. Don't jinx it.
No, I mean, Cucumber is an excellent driver. He's not been having the best races recently, so yeah, a bounce back from a driver like him.
He in the fucking dildo.
True.
IOR Will has pulled out 7/10 of a second lead on Thales, trying to keep him behind as much as he possibly can. Joseph Vesely looking to get past Yansu. Violo trying to get past Dundee. Josu gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
I think Bialo should go for the move now. I mean, he has full ERS, Dundee has no ERS. And
yeah, I don't think he will, because he's too far behind.
Yeah, but he should try and do into the next DRS. He can.
I mean, me personally, I would go for a move if I'm at least 3 or 2 tenths behind them. Then I'd go for the move. If I'm 5 tenths or further back, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, but what I say is Dundee is 1.3 seconds behind Thales. If Bialo, with that same gap, gets ahead of Dundee, he'll have the DRS boost to try and catch Will and Thales in the DRS train. So I
fair point.
think Bialo should be trying to go there as... Also, he has no penalty, so he would be in an open battle for P2 against Tallis and Will. So, but he's just not getting the best exit out of corners. He's already lost 7 attempts to Dundee. So he might want to deploy a bit of his CRS into the next couple of corners, straights, and try and maybe get the move done into the main straights. But Dundee's now losing the pace against Will and Tallis.
Yeah.
So lap 17, now we're gonna go into lap 18 of the race. We have 10 laps to go. Seems it's gonna be a comfortable win. Not too comfortable, but yeah.
Don't jinx it, knobhead!
No, I think he will win.
Don't say his name. Do not say his name. Right? Anyway.
I'm gonna say the fastest vegetable in the world. That's not cucumber. But no, Bialo's got for the move. Bialo's got for the move, as I was saying. It's already got past Dundee.
Yep.
But now he'll need to close 1.9 seconds. Well, 9 attempts to be in the DRS with Tallis and IOR Will. Can't he do it? He's a clown, but he has a bit of pace though. Still has a bit of speed.
Ooh, excuse me. Yawny, yawny, yawn. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Tallis, 3/10 behind IOR Will now. Can he make the move going down into Ascari?
Don't think he will go for it, to be honest. He's gonna back off.
Oh,
yes, he does.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go for it then.
To be honest, I don't think that Clown Bialo can do much. He doesn't seem to have the pace.
No. Jansu getting another 3-second time penalty.
Well, now Tallis is really close to Will. He's only 3 attempts behind. He might be thinking about a move here into the main straight. Will is gonna try. Oh yeah, there goes the Clown. Takes a 3-second time penalty. Typical, classic.
Yeah.
From Bialo. Here comes Tallis into turn 1, but he's gonna wait.
He's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's gonna wait. He's not gonna go for the move yet.
No, he won't go for the move yet.
Cucumber leads 2.9 seconds ahead of Will. He's been saving a bit of his CRS. IOR Will though has been deploying some of his CRS as well to defend from Tallis. There Tallis goes a bit wide, needs to use a bit of his CRS to close the gap to Will again.
Bum, 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 bum.
Cucumber leads 3.1 now. To be honest, I don't see much happening on this race by now. Possibly will just be the battle between the McLarens and the Red Bulls, but possibly they're gonna wait to the final laps. They'll just be there saving energy, not fighting each other so hard. And we'll see the battle then in the final 3 laps, possibly.
Yep.
Comes Tallis.
Enabled.
Yeah, once again, but you'll see he's not gonna even try to go for the move.
Ooh, Joseph Vesely and Jansu.
Yeah, it's gonna be an easy move for Joseph Vesely, looks like.
Jansu's gonna pit because I think he has wing damage. But Joseph Vesely gets past now.
Oh, here comes Bialo and Dundee fighting into the exit of turn 2. Bialo takes the place from Dundee. Can
But
Dundee...
TMC right in this battle as well. Cannot roll this guy out. But he backs off. Doesn't want to get involved in the fighting between these two.
Yeah, TMC's just been a spectator throughout this battle, to be honest.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
But he'll get an easy P4 if things stay as it's going now. We see Tallis, Dundee and Bialo, I'm sorry, with a 3-second time penalty, so... TMC just needs to sit there. Catching Tallis and Will is gonna be a really difficult job.
Yeah. I mean, they're 3-4 seconds behind, so...
Coming into lap 21, 7 more laps to go. Cucumber leads the race 3.3 seconds ahead of IOR Will. The gap's been growing into the last couple of laps. Thales still on the DRS, not even thinking about an attack. Will also there sitting comfortably in P2, at least by now. Here comes Dundee once again, making the move on Bialo.
And he's got it, and he's got it.
I'm still waiting for the rain, though it hasn't come down, and we only have 7 laps to go. Oh, yellow flag, that's Jones out. Jones out at the exit of the car, that's going to be a safety car.
Will that be a safety car? I don't think it will.
Not now, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a safety car.
No, it's not going to be a safety car, just yellow flags. But it depends on how bad the... Or it depends on where the car
it's not going to be a safety car. Usually it actually always gave safety car when the car crashes there, but for some reason it hasn't.
No, the car has disappeared. I believe the car was off track, so... I mean, if the car was literally in the middle of the road, then yes, it would have been a safety car, 100%. But I don't think it was. But anyway, Thales, 3-4 tenths behind now. Can he make the move?
Yeah, he wants to attack now. He's using his ERS. He's gonna come down the inside of IOR. Will's gonna get the move done. No, but Will goes. Oh no! They made contact. They made contact. Will is off. No. Yeah, I was predicting some Hamilton Verstappen there. It wasn't the same, but it happened. It happened. What was that?
Will.
I think was that Will's fault. I think he forced Thales a bit off the road there, to be honest.
Well, for what I saw, Will actually like sweeped in on him just to get the corner. But I'd have to see the incident report for that.
Well, of course, Thales 5-second penalty I think will be removed. I have to see that one again, but I wonder who was at fault here, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd have to see. I'll have to see the VODs to make a. And Biolo, being a good teammate he is let IOR Will through. As Biolo goes wide out of Ascari. Dundee has dropped down to 6th position. He's lost places to Biolo and TMC. I don't think Dundee is gonna get. He's 5 tenths behind. I don't think he's not. But IOR Will is struggling now after spinning. Those tyres are going to be red hot, but he's going to be on the charge for Thales now. 1.8 seconds behind.
I think TMC might even try and go for a podium now. As it's going now, he try and get past IOR Will. If he managed to get past Bialo, could well be fighting there for even P2. Well, in case Thales penalty doesn't get removed. Possibly will, but...
Oh, football. Woohoo!
Well, 5 more laps to go, if I'm not wrong. No, 4 more laps to go. Without counting this one. Cucumber will have now a comfortable win. With 6 seconds ahead of Thales. Will is, though, closing a bit the gap on Thales here.
Yeah, he's taking out 3 tenths now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Thales might have some wing damage there. Could well be.
He might do. He might do. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But Will's going to be pushing.
Oh, yellow flag, that is
2, and that is
Flanny. Flanny's
off.
off.
That is the Flanny, it's spun.
Oh yeah, and Will is closing up the gap to Thales. He's 1.2 seconds behind.
Yeah. I reckon he'll have him not this lap, next lap. At the end of next lap, sorry.
To be honest, I don't think Thales is not any happy with this. I mean, it's already happened in Austria, now it's happening again here in Italy. So, I don't know what will be how will be the behavior between these two when they meet again. So, yeah, we are seeing 2021 all over again with the championship rivals, so...
again, we'll have to see the incident reports just to see what actually happened.
Yeah, there comes Will. He's getting close into Thales. He's now in DRS range.
Yeah.
It still could be a fight for position, though. As we know, Thales penalty could get removed, as we'll have to see all those incidents again. So we'll try to go and get past him. He's gonna have DRS now. I think there's no doubt that Thales has a minor wing damage, as he's losing a lot of time to Will. Here goes TMC and gets past. He gets past Bialo, and now he's gonna go into the train of Thales and IOR Will.
Thales could possibly lose another position here if he's close enough. If TMC is close enough. Oof. Oh dear. Dee.
So here comes Will. He's gonna have DRS on Thales now. Thales, does he have any ERS to defend? Yes, he has a bit of ERS. Here comes IOR Will into the final DRS straight. Yeah, he doesn't have much ERS to defend against the Italian driver. Coming into Ascari. Yeah, Thales is not getting any good traction out of here. IOR Will is gonna try and get past him into the main straight with 2 laps to go. Thales will need to fight for his place hard against IOR Will.
Oh, and I believe IOR Will had a wrong gear change there, because he has lost a 10th.
Here comes Bialo once again on TMC. Dundee as well is going to get past TMC into the main straight. So TMC losing 2 places in a row.
Oh, the
Bialo has to go
deep.
Yeah, 3-second time penalty.
That is a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, that's his fault. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, don't think that one will get removed. Yeah.
Nope. Break way too late there, mate.
Here comes
Dundee gets past Bialo.
Here comes Will on Thales, on the back of Thales. So yeah, Will is not getting the enough good traction out of corners to try and get past him. He might be going for the move into the main straight though.
Yeah.
Both in similar amount of ERS.
But Thales is just a sitting duck to IOR Will.
Who's going to be ahead now?
If IOR Will gets past Thales on track, that 5-second penalty is not going to make any difference to Thales. And here he goes, IOR Will right behind Thales' gearbox. DRS is wide open. Slipstream. Thank you very much. Tutty buys.
Here comes Thales. He's gonna try and break the lane. Oh!
Wow! And Will gets.
Yeah, he's not got a good exit. Here comes Thales. Here comes Thales. Gonna go all the way onto this slipstream. Who's gonna stay ahead in this final lap? Here comes Thales on IOR Will. Will's gonna go defensive. No, here comes Thales.
Oh,
and
they go side by side. Oh,
goes into the
Thales
curb.
gets a hell of a lot of the Scottish curb. Oh! I mean, IOR Will needs to get within that 1-second margin of that back marker that is in front of him to get ahead.
And we are going to have to go with
Thales
Slippery
behind.
Cucumber now. Cucumber is going to take his win after a
long period of not winning at this circuit after crashing out pretty much every single time. But he's coming round the final corner to win his first ever Monza Grand Prix. Absolutely stellar drive from Slippery Cucumber. Congratulations. Well done to him. IOR Will comes round the final corner and gets second place on circuit. Thales drops all the way down to 5th. So Dundee, after starting the race and dropping all the way to the back to get 3rd place, Oof. Oof. Big oof. But GG's to Cucumber there. Well done to him. Bumblebee on the hards, finishing in the points. 8th for him. Yansu 9th. Flanny will come home in 10th. Get the final point for the Haas team. And I believe David's getting the drivers into the commentary box.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Speak.
Now we're gonna get Cucumber, Will and Dundee.
So intrigued to hear what Cucumber has to say. IOR will second. Yeah. Ta-da! Alright, clown.
Hello. Fucking
Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Congratulations. Finally.
He wasn't that fast though.
Wow.
Thank you guys.
Wow. Way to go to piss on his parade. Fucking hell.
I mean, the last races he was racing, for example, Portugal, he was so fast, but here in Monza, the pace was quite similar. He wasn't pulling away.
Right. Well, anyway, we'll get to the talking in a minute, but we'll hand it over to David for the national anthems.
Yeah.
So, yeah. David, take it away, sir.
Clowns.
We will go now with the Canadian national anthem after not long time, but Cucumber is back into the top step of the podium
Fucking
since
long
the
enough.
Portuguese Grand Prix. Well, we had Flanny though, like 3 weeks ago, win in Britain, so we did listen to the anthem.
But still, Cucumber, you seriously need to set an alarm, mate.
I know, man, it's bad.
Fucking Dundee, where is he?
He can't join, he just said it in the chat.
Yeah, he's fucking clown.
So now we will get started with the post-race interviews for the Italian Grand Prix. We are gonna start with our race winner, Slippery Cucumber, after a long time ago. Congratulations on the win, Cucumber, since the Portuguese Grand Prix around 5 or 6 races before.
Also, congratulations on your 20th pole position in IOR.
Thank you.
But go
yeah,
on,
of
Dave,
course.
carry on.
Congratulations on that pole number 20. Of course, it's a new number, all-time record for the league.
Actually, no, you clown. You can shut up. I'm asking the question first this time.
What do you want to ask? Go.
What do I want to ask?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same shit you always ask. So, after that spectacular stellar drive of actually keeping it in a straight line, not spinning, not crashing into a wall in a Ascari. Sum that race up for us. What was going through your head?
Yeah, well, so Italy, it's kind of a bogey track for me. I'm not the most confident around here, nor do I feel like I have the most pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just like in qualifying, I binned it at Ascari, and I'm pretty surprised I didn't lose a wheel, to be honest. So that didn't help the confidence, but yeah, the main goal honestly during the race was if I had the opportunity to get with the 1 second range, I have to go for it. Like if that means using all my ARS, just use it all, because I don't want to be in the DRS with the likes of Biolo fucking dive bombing and shit. So I was like, yeah, I need to get out the DRS. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I think Will made a mistake in the chicane, so I'm like, hey, that's as long as I can keep the pace, I should be fine. And yeah, throughout most of the race, I was pretty slow through Ascari. I was kind of bleeding some time, just making sure I don't spin, just get it through.
Yeah.
Try to make the time, somewhere else. But then the safety car happened.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, then the safety car happened, and I was like, shit, this is gonna, kind of ruin my race a little bit. But I think Will and Talis got in a bit of an incident in the first corner, so
yeah, we will ask about that in a minute. We'll find out.
It was good from there, and again, just trying to keep it in a straight line, just bring it home.
Well, I did see when I was riding on board with you for a couple of laps, I did actually see you was actually lifting off a little bit going through Ascari.
Yeah, I was pretty scared about it.
Yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense. Right.
I just didn't want to risk anything.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. That's understandable. Right then, Mr. Will.
Hello.
Actually, I do have a question for Slippery Cucumber before you go into IOR Will. So, Cucumber, with this race, you have subtracted a bit the gap for the championship. I mean, it's not great points, but still. It was a 68-point gap before this race. Now it's gonna be possibly around 60 or 58 maybe. So with 4 races to go, do you think it's still possible to go for that championship if crazy stuff happens and you just get those 4 wins remaining?
God, my balls are sweating.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just got to take it race by race, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm confident I can bring it home.
Okay, now we are gonna go with IOR Will. This time I'm gonna make the questions to start. IOR Will, first of all, well, good race, good qualifying. But what I'm gonna ask first of all is what happened in that first part of the race where you were close? I think Cucumber already said you made a mistake into Ascari, I think. But well, something happened there. You all of a sudden from DRS range went down to 2.4 seconds behind. So what exactly happened there?
Yeah, the start was good until lap 3 when DRS was enabled. In the second chicane, Roger, I fucking flew through the corner. I took the first curve too much, and my car just jumped onto the other one, and I went on the gravel, and I lost so much time. I was frustrated because I was keeping up the pace with Slippery. I think I could have get the DRS, but from then, yeah, he just flew away. But you know, I was really consistent with the pace. I didn't do any other mistakes. I think my strongest corner was in Ascari, where I was gaining a lot. So yeah, first part of the race was good.
So now let me ask, I think this is gonna be my final question. Don't know if Clint wants to ask you something else, but talk us about your race against Thales. I mean, first of all, that safety car restart, he got past you by the outside, if I'm not wrong. Then you keep saving your ERS, just keeping there, not going for an attack. But especially, I want to know what happened in that lap where you come together into turn one and you spawn. He spawned as well. He broke his wing, I think. So yeah, tell us about all of that, please.
Yeah, so after the safety car restart, I had a really poor one because I wasn't concentrated and I didn't go on the power.
You was watching Twitch again.
No, I wasn't. You fucking cunt. And yeah, slippery went, and my goal was drain my ERS into turn one, and in the straight I was defending from Thales. Then I opened up my steering wheel to do the good line for the corner, and Thales did a nice overtake. I mean, we banged wheels, but I think it was clean. It wasn't any severe contact. Then I remember that I passed him again, and there was a bit of, he started to, when I passed him in turn one, he pushed me, and I went over the curb and almost made me spun. And then when we touched, I think it was maybe a racing incident, or I don't know, because I think it happened the same thing with me and Dino in last season minicup. When I went in the outside, he pushed me a little bit on the grass. Okay, we were doing the corner. He pushed me in the grass, and we were pretty alongside each other. And I almost spun, and yeah, I lost the race there. And here in this occasion, it was the same scenario. Okay, we were a little bit further back. It was starting to break. Okay, I was in the center of the track. There was space in the inside, and there was a little bit of space in the outside. I closed a little bit the outside. He went for a gap that was so little, and I just did the corner. And I think he wasn't alongside me because his front tires were behind mine. I think they were touching my ears. So yeah, I think he should have backed out from that because he wasn't alongside me. So I don't think that's my fault. And yeah, then I think he got the 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner, but he was going slow, so I think it's gonna be removed. So I don't know.
Okay, any questions, Clint?
I will be honest, Will. For what I saw, you did actually turn in on Thales going into turn one. But again, like I said to David, I would have to see the incident reports from both ends just to get clarification for that, because I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I just saw the video and he banged with my rear tire.
Yeah, but
normally
you know, it's one of those that I'm not really too certain on. You know, I'm just being honest with you. It's what I saw that you did actually turn in on him to get the line going into turn one. I'm not too sure. You know, but
my intention was doing my own because he was gaining a lot with the DRS. I went in the middle of the track. Then before he tried a go for a gap that was very little. I already moved on the left hand side of the corner, and I just saw the video, and he wasn't even half car of me. You know, he was.
Yeah.
He touched my rear wheel tire. Sorry. So.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, like I said, I'll have to see the VODs from both angles just to get clarification. But, you know, nonetheless, it was great racing between you both. You know, it was very, very, very enjoyable to watch. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, great racing between you both. But other than that, I don't have any other questions. Apart from one. Obviously, next time out is we're at Imola, another Italian circuit, another home race for you.
Yeah.
How are you gonna fare round?
I think Imola is my best track. So, I mean, in WR, I got the podium, so I'm pretty confident in that track.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, I hope I can get a good result. I think I can, and I don't know. I just hope I don't get involved in any crashes.
Yeah.
And one thing, going back from the incident, like, I was ahead and we were braking, so.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll me and the stewards will talk about this.
Yeah, I will send the footage now.
Yeah. Right, Cucumber.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
going to wake up in time for the race next week?
I hope so.
Right.
I hope.
How are you going to do around Imola if you do?
I think good. I mean, there's just a couple curves I gotta watch out for, but apart from that, I don't mind the track.
Yeah.
Just gotta be cautious on some of them.
Put it this way: you have a title to win and defend, so you need to wake up, right?
That's what I was gonna say. If I don't wake up, we ain't winning the championship. So
Exactly. You're with Mercedes now, right? You need to defend your championship.
Yeah,
you need to wake up.
I know.
Buy yourself fucking 6, 7, 8 alarm clocks. Set them all off at once.
Every minute.
Yeah. Get up.
I'll be there. I promise.
Good. You bet. I'll hold you to that. I will hold you to that.
I want you to.
Yeah, I mean, with Talos and Will crash in every race, you have there an easy championship win.
Every race? What are you talking about?
I'm not getting involved.
It's the first race that we tangled.
No, it happened in Austria as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, because it means that
David knows everything.
Yeah, I remember everything that happens in this league.
He didn't report it, so we never know who's the fault, mate.
But yeah, I don't care who is at fault. I mean, you clash anyway.
Yeah, no.
So anyway, if you two crash out each other, then Cucumber gets 3 free points, 30 free points there. Then just needs to catch the next races.
I need a miracle.
Well, anyway, I think that will be everything for today's interviews, unless someone else has something to say, which I think don't.
Can I also send a photo? I'm sending the video, and I'm also sending the photo when we touched, so you can see.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Obviously, the video will be more important than a picture. We need to see it in action. So, but if you want to send a picture, well, you send your. Of course, you're on board. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I'm doing that also.
Okay, then I think that's all for today. So thank you to everyone for being with us. I know it wasn't the best race with assistance, but again, we'll be looking forward to getting more drivers in the league. Now we have 4 rounds to go, 1 sprint remaining for the final race, and a championship battle open between Will and Talos. But of course, our current champion gonna want to defend that title.
Cucumber in the world.
Yeah, he'll just need to wake up on time for all the next 4 races, win the 4 of them, and hope Talos and Will crash out a couple more times, at least 2 more times in the final races.
Shut up.
And then the championship is there. Yep. So again, thanks to everyone and goodbye. See you in Imola.
See you guys.
Bye everybody.
See you next week.
Bye bye.